Shop the Divine Collection from ENL Beauty. This is our limited collection. Order it right now from our website www.enlbeautyng.com. Hi guys, Linda here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you for clicking on this video. My name is Linda and I'm filming this one from Lagos, Nigeria. So guys, in today's video, I'm going to be talking to you about how to import hair from China, how to import hair from Vietnam, how to import hair from India. If you want to know how to do this, please keep on watching this video. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, kindly click on the subscribe button right below. I don't know if it's here or somewhere here. Please click on the subscribe button. Also turn on the post notification bell so that when I upload a new video to my channel, you don't miss the video. Turn on that post notification bell so that YouTube alerts you once I drop another hair video or any other video on my channel. So guys, without saying much, let's get right into this video. First thing you need to know about importing hair from China or from Vietnam or from India is, first, how much do you want to start your hair business with? How much capital do you have? So when you know how much capital you have, you then have to decide what type of hair extensions you want to sell. Do you want to sell raw hair extensions or virgin hair extensions? Do you want to sell Remy hair extensions? Do you want to sell synthetic hair extensions? Do you want to sell, there's another one they call Fatura, which is more like a high level grade synthetic hair. What type of hair extensions do you want to sell? Do you want to sell human hair that is mixed with synthetic hair? Do you want to sell fiber? What type of hair extension? You need to answer these questions. These are certain questions you need to ask yourself before you venture into choosing what hair type you want to buy. And then one thing you need to take note of is, who is your ideal customer? People around you, what type of hair can they afford to buy? Do they like cheap hair extensions? Do they like expensive hair extensions? Do they want hair extensions they can use for at least 10 years? Do they want hair extensions they can use for just 1 month, 2 months and then throw it away? You need to ask yourself these questions before you then proceed into starting the hair importation process. And take note, I tend to do one-on-one hair business consultation or even importation business consultation for other businesses you might want to start. If you're interested in speaking to me one-on-one for 30 minutes or for 1 hour, I have consultation classes running all through March. So if you want to speak to me, of course, this service is a paid service. If you want to speak to me and just, pick my brain and have me show you how to start that business you want to start and, get your products successfully without any issues whatsoever, send me a message. I'm going to put a link in which you can use to message me in the description box. So that being said, you've decided on what hair extension you want to start. You already know how much you want to start your hair business with. Then how do you import hair from China, from India, from Vietnam? You need to find your hair vendor. How do you find these hair vendors? I sell my hair vendor information. If you're interested in purchasing hair vendor information for China, for Vietnamese vendor, for Cambodian vendor, I sell my hair vendor information. So if you're interested in that. But if you feel like you want to find your own hair vendor information and you feel you don't want to buy, you don't want to have to pay me for my hair vendor information, please, I'm going to share with you mediums in which you can use to find a hair vendor information. And the number one medium in which you can find your hair vendor from is Alibaba. There are lots of hair vendors on Alibaba. You will see vendors from China, you will see vendors from India, you see vendors from Vietnam, all on the Alibaba platform. So you can find various hair suppliers from that platform. Another platform in which you can find hair vendors from is AliExpress, but in most cases on AliExpress it's just Chinese hair vendors you can find on AliExpress. And then another platform which you can find hair vendors from is Digigate and also Instagram. Most of these hair vendors that have pages on on Alibaba, AliExpress, Digigate also tend to have platforms on Instagram. So these are platforms in which you can find hair vendors. But in most cases, you're not very sure if you can trust this hair vendor to send you hair quality extensions, which is something I had to even go through at the beginning stage of venturing into the hair business, because there are lots of unreliable vendors out there. There are lots of dishonest people who sell hairs. There are lots of dishonest Asian Asian people out there, like most times you ask them a question, they'll tell you yes, 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 even when they don't really understand what you're saying. There are lots of these honest people out there, so you want to be very, very careful when you are dealing with a vendor. And take note, when you're buying from a vendor for the first time, you want to make sure you buy a small quantity. You want to buy the hair at the smallest quantity possible. So when you buy the hair, you get to test the hair before you then decide if you want to continue using this particular vendor. And on my hair business consultation class, I also teach people how they can test their hair, their bundles of hair or their wigs, just to make sure that this hair extension is actually very good quality. So you want, after you make that minimum order quantity, you now proceed towards testing this hair. You want to probably wear this hair for a period of 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, or even 1 year, just to make sure that this hair extension is good quality. If you don't want to have to go through the process of testing this hair for a period of 6 months to 1 year, I have a method in which I use in testing out hair extensions at a shorter period of time, so you can know if this vendor is worth it or not. If you're interested in that, hit me up. I'll teach you that privately on my hair business consultation classes. After you decided on what vendor you want to purchase hair from, you want to find out what their minimum order quantity is. When they've told you your minimum order quantity, you want to now ask this vendor, how do you receive payments? Can I pay you in Naira through a Nigerian agent, that if you're in Nigeria? Or can you pay these agents through direct bank transfer? Can you pay them through like sending money to the agents to the hair company via MoneyGram? You want to just find out how they receive payments. If they also receive money payments through cryptocurrencies, you want to ask this vendor, because I know there are vendors that actually receive payment via cryptocurrencies. So find out from these vendors how the various ways in which they receive payment. Once this vendor lets you know how they tend to receive payment, you can then proceed towards writing a list of all of the hairs you want to buy. You want to write a list of the various hair types that you want to try out and see if you would like. Once you've written, and if you need ideas on hairs that you should add to your order list, I think I made a video on how to do that. I'm going to put a link to that video up here, so you can go check that video out, so that you know what hairs you should buy when you're making your first purchase. So you've sent this vendor, you've made your list. Your vendor now tells you the total price of what you ordered, and take note, when your vendor sends you the total cost of what you ordered, you want to go back to their price list, because when you choose your vendor is going to send you their price list. Go back to their price list, confirm that what they wrote given to you is the same thing as what is in the price list. If there's any places where there's like discrepancies or there's a mistake, you want to confirm, okay, is there an extra amount I need to pay for bone straight hair? Is there an extra amount I need to pay for colored hair? Is to understand why there might be discrepancies in the price list, in the price in which the vendor sends you in the invoice. Make sure even after the vendor sends you the cost of your hair, you go back to confirm that cost, because man, some of these Asian vendors are not trustworthy. I have to say that again. So once you've confirmed that, okay, everything is all good, the calculation is correct, you can then proceed to transferring the money to the hair company. You can pay through your agent, or you can pay through a direct bank transfer, you can pay through cryptocurrency transfer. So once you've transferred payment to the vendor then proceeds towards sending your hair. How do you receive your hair extension? What is the processing time? For China is able to send your hair that immediately after you make your order, because they have this hair readily available. For Vietnam, there's usually a processing time. In some cases, the processing time is usually from 5 days down towards 1 month to 2 months, depending on the vendor and the amount of stock of hairs, the hair material that the vendor has available. So you want to find out what the processing time is. So after you've made payment, you then have to wait for the processing time for either the Chinese vendor, the Vietnamese vendor, or the Indian vendor. But in most cases, Chinese vendors don't have a very little to no processing time. So once you just made your order, next they send that order to you. So how do you receive your order? You can either receive your order through your agents. There are Nigerian agents who live in China, who live in Vietnam, who live in the Philippines, who live in Indonesia, who live in India, that you can use to send your hair into Nigeria. If you don't want to use this agent, you can choose to use a shipping method like DHL, UPS, FedEx. Those ones are faster, but they are more expensive. So once your hair is sent to you, you've already paid for the shipping of your hair. You then receive your hair at your address. If you choose to use an agent that ships your hair via air cargo, the agent is going to receive the hair in your home country, let's say you're in Lagos, Nigeria, at the person's office, at the agent's office in Lagos, Nigeria, then the hair will now be shipped to you if you choose to. If you ask them that you want your hair to be delivered to you in a particular address, or you want your hair to be sent to you, let's say in Cross Rivers, in Port Harcourt, Abuja, depending on wherever you're at. If you use DHL or FedEx, the hair is going to be sent to you directly to your address. So it just comes to your door and you pick up your hair, and you can then proceed to selling your hair. So actually, starting your hair business is not difficult. Learning how to import hair extension from foreign countries is not difficult at all. The most important thing is just getting a very good hair vendor, and knowing what the vendor's minimum order quantity is, ordering the hair, sending payment to the vendor, and having your goods being sent to you in your receiving country or your receiving address. So I hope I was able to explain everything that you need to learn about importing hair extensions from these various countries. If there's something I didn't touch on and you'd like for me to explain a bit more on, please let me know in the comment section. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, kindly click on the subscribe button right below. Also turn on the post notification bell right beside the subscribe button so you don't miss any of my uploads. So guys, please follow me on Instagram at Linda Ezemiddle. I'm going to write it on the screen. Also follow my business pages at ENL Beauty Hair and at ENL Beauty, which is my makeup line. This wig I currently have one is from ENL Beauty. It's custom made wig. I think I have a tutorial on how I made this wig. So if you want to purchase this wig, it's available on pre-order. It's made with raw Chinese hair. It's available in 18-inch, 14-inch, 16-inch. Yeah, just let me know if you like this wig and you'd like to purchase it. Let me know, because this hair, the quality of the hair is very, very nice, and you can have this hair, you can have this wig for minimum 10 years, a permanent hair color. So you don't have to worry about the color fading off, and the color of the hair is something you can wear to your 9-to-5 job. It's something you can wear for parties. Is something you can wear on your birthday, on those special, very special days like Christmas, Valentine's Day. This is hair you're definitely gonna love. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Remember, be bold, have courage, live a positive life. I love you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.